Okay, we are back. It is so cold. I'm going to try not to let my tea go cold because it's really fresh and I'm really cold. That being said, we're nearly there. I will flip it round in a second so you can see it right way up. We're just going to do our touch up. So we will get Aftershow first. Just tidy up around this edge and down here. Or actually burnt sugar first. Little touch up here. I think that's the only touch up. Or just there and there. I think we are good everywhere else. Maybe a tiny bit up there, but we might have that Aftershow touch up. We'll see. Aftershow is over here, a little bit around there, a little bit down there. Stormy Sky is okay. Midnight Saphire just across the edge here. And Aegean, where I made a print over there. And then we'll go second coat in the F. Well, we'll probably do second coat in the F first and then a little touch up. So let's go with burnt sugar first. Give it a stir. I made some purchases on eBay this morning. I got the girls something. I found some dog bubbles. They're non-toxic and they're beef and chicken scented. They've never played with bubbles before because I didn't want to get it in their eyes or anything like that. But finding some ones that are intended for animals, I'll be curious to see if they like them. On the art side of things, I got myself some nice sculpting tools, so I can work with the air drying clay soon. And I got some wood chisel tools, so I do want to do a little bit of carving in wood. I haven't done that for a while. I did that ages ago when I was in college, but I haven't done it since then, so they'll be fun to play with. And rather oddly, some denture replacement teeth, but that's because I've got other monster creations in mind and I thought they'd be really fun to play with. Because they're quite real looking. So yeah, some fun purchases on the way. So that being shared and being said, let's get on with the touch up. So we've got just a tiny bit across here. Really is a tiny bit. Is okay. I don't think we've got any touch up down here. She says that she spots a bit. I think that's it for the burnt sugar. Pop that one away. Black is fine. Tea. There's going to be regular tea sips in this one. Warm myself up. I don't really want to go for 2 hoodies when I'm doing this because it starts to make my elbows ache with all the crinkling. All the gathered material. Right. Yeah, I think we'll go Aftershow next. Let's just get my palette. We only need a tiny little bit. No, I don't want the whole thing to come off, I just want that piece to come off. Tiny little dot. Right, we need this in this corner here. So let's turn that around. Let's get this little corner here. There will be a little touch up before it, so hopefully by the time I get to the monotone, this little piece here will be dry. Okay. Right, we'll come in here next. Just a little tiny tidy up here and there. Down here. Just a teeny tiny bit into there if we can get it. To be as crisp as possible. Right, I don't think... Oh yes. Trying not to touch anywhere we've been. Across there. That's fine. Get that covered up in a second. Now, probably Midnight Saphire, just tidying up across there. Midnight Saphire. Let's move you out of the way for a second, which you're done with. And flip it around. And keep that end for the pale colours. Use this end for the dark. This is, as far as I can see, just that line there, just tidying it up a touch. all right all across there. Yeah. Put that away. Now, I think if we do the white in the F first, just that second coat, then we'll let that dry, and it'll just be this guy left, and those two bits, and a little bit over there. But that'll take effect while this is drying, because we've got to wait for that little bit to dry, and that little bit to dry. We don't want to drag those colours through, so let's crack monotone open. Give that a stir. I'm gonna try today at some point getting a bigger memory card in my phone and just leaving it on the side recording to see how long it'll record for before it cuts out. Because some of the things, well, a lot of the things I'm doing, I'd like them to be more in focus for longer than 5 seconds, until I can afford to invest in a better camera, because I have been looking online. To get what I want / need, it's looking at around about £1,000, around about, unless I'm really lucky and find an offer on anywhere. Well, I'm not that flush right now, so that's something I'm going to be saving towards. So I do want to get a better one. In the meantime, if I can utilise my camera, if it can record long enough, or even if I have to time myself and do it in spurts, I don't mind doing that. I can set up a timer on another device so I don't go beyond that point if it gives you a better viewing experience. So that's the plan for today. Once I'm done here, I'm going to set that up somewhere and just have it recording in the background to see how long it'll go for. So I think I mentioned before, I tried looking online for an answer, but all I could find was how to record, and like I said then, I know how to record, I just want to know how long for. Wherever over here. this is trying to escape its little hold again. Right up there. It's doing it again. It's been rather naughty lately. Doesn't want to stay up out of the way. Okay. We ain't going in there yet. Push our luck. We're dry over there. Might be, because that was only a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit. I think we are. Right, we can come over here then. Tidy up this edge. That. Lovely. If there was anything anywhere else. Over this side is all okay. In there is fine. Is that? I think that is actually drawing off to a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit. Just got to be super careful not to keep the double back on myself. Now we're just going to let it dry, because it will all be just Aegean left to go. Yeah. Okay, we haven't, in that little process, printed ourselves anywhere else. So let's put monotone away, because that is done. Failing any further hiccups, that is done. Let's pop that over there as well. Make sure that is thoroughly dry. Yeah. Right, so we're just going to let that dry for a moment, about an hour, and then we will come in, tidy up this edge just a smidge, and do that little bit where we print. Apart from that, it's good. It's just the edge and that little bit. So, we're going to let this dry. We'll come back in about an hour just to be sure that that is fully dry. And in the meantime, I'm going to finish my tea. I think you can hear how cold I am in my voice. Tea has just about got life left in it. So I'll finish my tea, set up the camera on my phone somewhere to just leave it recording. See how long that can last for. And then, yeah, come back, do this little bit, leave it to dry, hopefully nothing happens in that time, and then do the final shot. It's looking pretty good. Let's just turn it around for a moment so you can see the majority of it. I'll try and get a full shot. Well, I want to get a shot with my camera on the phone for like the final shot. But but I'll also get it in full. I'll have to stand on something, or put this on the floor, probably stand on something. I don't want to put this on the floor and risk. I sweep daily, but there's still hairs everywhere. That's having two girls, bless them. Which I don't mind, but when it comes to taking a shot, it looks like I've got carpet down in the kitchen every day. So yeah, that'll be us for now. We will come back in about an hour. And do that final shot. Okay, we are back, and should be the final painting stage. As long as I don't drip anything anywhere. So we're just going to do a little tiny touch up here. There's a tiny bit there. Straighten this line up a little bit. And then let it dry. And then come back for the final shot of it, the finished piece. So let's just give this a good stir. And what I will do, see how much power I've got. Not a lot. So I'm going to charge the phone up and then set that up for checking out recording time. So yeah, let's get this line here first, and then just these little touch-ups. I think the line is fine around the F. Doesn't seem to be any points out of place. Nothing to do around the outside or down here, so literally just there. Little touch-up there, tiny touch-up there. Anywhere else would land on it. That's it. Just there. See okay, I'm gonna let that dry. It won't take too long. It won't even take an hour, since it was just those couple of little points. Just drop water. Before we do anything else like that, we're just going to let this dry. Then come back and do the final take. So yeah, that was really just like a very little short bit, and this is the last time I'll be saying see you again in a little bit. In this video anyway. So yeah, don't see anything else anywhere. No more hiccups, no more boobs, no more anything that shouldn't be anywhere it shouldn't. Okay. Back a little bit for the very, very final take. Okay, we are back for the last time. This is the final shot. Let's just move these over for a second. Missing much, just this finishing edge. I'll just bring it down there. Get the majority of it in there. So yeah, really like it. Quite happy, well, very happy with the way it's come out. I'm going to get the mother-in-law to come over during the week to pick it up. Hopefully she'll feel the same. And then I will be looking at cracking on with the next ones, which have been confirmed today that they are going to be the woman in folded paper made into two. And she's going to be interesting too, because she is just pretty much, the paper's pretty much this colour with a little charcoal lining on it. I think it's charcoal anyway. But I'm going to divide it into two and add these colours. So yeah, thank you so much for checking me out, checking these canvases out in this new series that we're doing, this Picasso based run at the moment. There'll be, let's say, those two as far as the Picasso go, then one more big one which I don't really know how I'm going to get in shot at the moment, so I think it's going to be even bigger than this. I'll worry about that when we get to that one. That's going to be a way off just yet. So yeah, like I say, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed. I guess at this point I should start getting into the pattern of, like, comment, subscribe. If you like, if you want to comment, and if you want to subscribe. My channel is growing slowly. I'm really pleased with that. I'm really glad. It shows that, that people out there are liking what they're seeing so far. And I just want to get better and do more. Get better at the recording. I'm quite happy with where my level of art is at. Obviously that'll still grow now I'm doing it even more, and trying different styles, different approaches. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to save and invest in a better camera, so you can all see this in far better focus than I'm sure it is right now. Yeah, thank you so much. Take care. Hope to see you again soon.